Welcome to U.S. Marketing Corporation's video walkthrough series. On today's video, I will be taking you through how to use the Easy Insurance button to submit a life insurance application in less than 5 minutes. When you get to our main page, head to the right-hand side of the screen where you will find the Easy Insurance button. If you are using a tablet or a smaller screen, you may find the Easy Insurance button located above the agent toolbox. Let's go ahead and enter the Easy Insurance button platform. If this is your first time accessing the system, you will need to set up an account in order to use our platform. The registration link can be found in orange below the blue Link Accounts bar. The registration process is fast and easy. However, we do ask that you use your email address as your login name, as it can help when it comes to single sign-on authentication, and it is the only field we cannot adjust at a later point in time. All fields marked with a red asterisk need to be filled in. If you do not have your agent IDs with our carriers, leave them blank and we can add those at a future point in time. Once you click Save and the registration screen, it will prompt our office to review and authorize your account. Once your account is authorized, come back to the Easy Insurance button, input your user ID, and click Link Accounts. Once the accounts are linked, you will be able to run quotes and submit applications. Today, I'm going to walk you through an application with Legal & General, also known as Banner. The application process with Banner is unique and will transfer you out to their site, while the applications with other carriers will be submitted without leaving our platform. Both processes, the client will need to complete a health assessment on the phone or online at their convenience, which should last approximately 30 minutes. For our example, I am going to use a Wisconsin male resident born January 1st, of 1988. We're going to look at a non-tobacco user with a preferred best health class and a 30-year term. I would like to point out that the system is not simply for term. You do have the ability to submit return of premium applications, whole life applications, and universal life applications as well. Once we have our information filled in, we can click the blue quote button, and this will generate our quotes. Since we selected preferred best, we will be able to see all health classes below the one we requested. This is true for preferred as well as standard plus. This allows us to have an educated conversation with our clients about what the premiums could be if their health class comes back other than applied for. Like many of the other tools on our website, our quotes are documentable as well. To document the quotes that you've talked with your clients about, click the boxes to the left-hand side and come over here and click the blue quotes button. Once you click print, this will generate a PDF which will allow you to document the options and save, print, or email a copy of this for your clients and for your files. When you and your client are ready to start forward with the application process, come over here to the right-hand side, click the blue ticket button, and this will open the live application system. Once inside the system, you will see some fields highlighted in yellow and other fields that are not. Keep in mind that any fields highlighted with yellow are required to be completed before the application can be submitted. The answers are checked for content only and not accuracy, so please be aware that any incorrect information entered here will be reflected on the policy. Also note that there are variations in what information each carrier needs. So be aware that while some carriers ask for items like beneficiaries and net worths, others do not. With the Easy Insurance button, we no longer need to have face-to-face meetings to complete a life insurance application. You can now submit a life insurance application if you are meeting with a client virtually or over the phone, and you are even able to take an application over state lines as long as you have a non-resident license. Not only can this system accelerate how fast life insurance applications are completed, but it can also adapt to how you interact with your clients. To get familiar with this system and the process, you are more than welcome to try the system using a fictional name. I recommend using Test Test, or to simply leave one of the highlighted questions incomplete. If you are waiting for your code or are not yet appointed, all of our carriers have an option to indicate that you are not contracted yet. You will want to get appointed as soon as possible if you have submitted the application. For a walkthrough on how to get appointed, please see our video walkthrough specifically for the appointment process. The application with Banner will be the shortest of all carriers, and when we click Next Steps, we will be transferred to Banner's website to complete the application. On this first page, you will want to double check the information that you input prior to the transfer. You can add any additional or missing information you would like, such as the last 4 of the client's social, but it is not necessary to do so. On the next page, you will need to answer the purpose of insurance. This will either be business or personal. And on this page, you can change mode of premium payment as well as add any optional riders. The next page is an acknowledgement by you that all of the information is correct and accurate, and that you do not know anything adverse or that would be in contrast to what was stated in the application. When you click Next here, you will be submitting the application, your portion of the application. The client still needs to complete the health assessment or telephone interview. To schedule this, you simply click this button and schedule the time or send the email to the client so they can fill out the online health assessment at their convenience. Telephone interviews and online assessments are reflexive, so if there are questions that need to be explored a little more, it will ask additional questions. Your client should plan 20 to 30 minutes to complete this part of the application. Once the health assessment is completed, the client may or may not need an exam. With Banner, it is even possible for your clients to be instantaneously approved for their policy. There is a follow-up piece you should give your clients that will take them through what to expect after the application is completed. To locate these pieces, head back to our main page, go to the Wholesale Insurance dropdown, and select Client Prep. These pieces are important and nice pieces to leave behind with your clients or to send them through email. The pages are carrier specific, and they will let your clients know what to expect in the next steps of the process. If there's a telephone interview and an exam, this will take them through what information to have available, how to prepare, and what they should expect. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video on how to use the Easy Insurance button to submit a life insurance application in less than 5 minutes. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos as well.